Yes, I know. I'm not saying nothing. We are live. Welcome into Tiger Talks Wrestling. I am your host, Tony, joined, of course,
How you doing, guys?
and we got Johnny, of course.
What's up?
So, get used to it because this is the way we've been running things lately. We'll get into that in a moment. Eddie, I'm going to give the floor to you for a minute, though. You want to ask for a moment during the show
Yeah,
to get something on your mind.
yeah. Tonight's show, as a request from me, Eddie from the Bronx, not the final boss. Um, I want to dedicate our show tonight to my brother, my best friend, um, Danny Hernandez, who passed away yesterday at the age of 44, from cancer. Um, Danny was a good friend to me and was my best man at my wedding. We went to school together. We celebrate holidays together, Christmas, Thanksgiving, Christmas, and New Year's. And we also went down to the village one time for the Halloween parade. And never saw a guy lit up when he saw somebody dress up inappropriate for a Halloween thing. He started laughing and we had some good times. I want to give to his family. He lost his mom a couple of years ago. Now he's up with his mom in heaven. Want to give a shout out to his brothers, Gregory, Christopher, his dad, everybody in the family, his wife, and his two kids. I just want to say to you, Danny, I love you, and I know that you're good, and that you're in a better place, my brother. So I'm honoring you tonight, and I want to thank the fellas for being there for me right now in my difficult time. So yeah, let's do this and remember my dear friend and my brother from another mother, Danny. Thank you guys.
You're welcome, Eddie. Sorry for your loss. I know how that feels. Lost family members to cancer. That's a terrible disease. But yes, we will dedicate this to Danny and move forward with the WrestlePalooza prediction show. John, you got anything you want to add before we do?
We're here for you. Anything you know, we got you.
Thanks, I appreciate that.
You got it. All right. So tomorrow, live streaming on ESPN here in the States, the ESPN app, and on Netflix worldwide otherwise, is WrestlePalooza, the first ever WWE version of WrestlePalooza. Can't say the first ever WrestlePalooza because we all know ECW used to have a WrestlePalooza back in the day. It's going to be an interesting show. Right now, they've only got 5 matches confirmed for it. There was supposed to be a 6th match, but I'm hearing that match has been pushed back because of the injury to Tiffany Stratton during the women's title match last week on SmackDown that she had with Jade Cargill. We'll get into that more later, probably. But we're going to go over these 5 matches that they currently have. If they add anything to it, we'll just keep that between us, who our predictions are pretty much in our group chat. So we do know kicking off the show tomorrow night at WrestlePalooza at 7 p.m. Eastern Time will be the Beast, Brock Lesnar, going one-on-one with John Cena in one of his last 6 appearances in WWE.
Oh. Yeah, first of all, I gotta say about that match, didn't expect it to come because of all the legal trouble with Brock, but ESPN Monday Night Football got their names wrong. I don't know if you heard about it, that they call sending John Cena, they call him John Cena. And Brock Lison. Like, I'm like, wait a minute. Who are these guys? I'm like, but first of all, we're gonna see who's gonna split their pants.
Figures I don't know shit by the sounds.
Yeah, I know. We'll find out tomorrow night who's gonna split their pants. Will it be Brock Lesnar, who did it on SmackDown, or will John Cena do it on WrestlePalooza? This one's a really tough one for me because we haven't seen Brock in a long time, and we haven't seen these two wrestle in what, 15 years? And last time they wrestled, Cena got took into Suplex City, I think a record 23 times. And from the looks of it, Brock Lesnar, I don't know if I'm right or wrong, Brock Lesnar's on a losing streak. I think the last match he lost was against Cody.
Well, yeah, that was his last match at SummerSlam 2 years ago.
Yeah, so he's on a losing streak. Well, I'm gonna go out in the ballpark. You have Cena win, because what the hell does Brock need to win when he basically? You want Cena to go out as a winner. He just lost the WWE Championship to Cody. Beat Logan Paul. And you had to have him redeem his loss to Brock from SummerSlam. So I am going with John Cena to win over Brock Lesnar.
Okay, my question is this opening or closing?
Opening the show.
All
They
right.
have revealed that it's going to open the show.
Based on, I got to give my wife props on this one. So, John Cena, I feel, will win the match. But after the match is over, I feel like we get the return of Gunther.
Ooh.
You're welcome.
There's been rumors that one
I would
of the
agree
final
with that
matches
because I did see on social media today that
I just saw that he's expected to
Sorry.
return
Go ahead,
as
John.
soon as tomorrow.
I mean,
too
there's
today.
been all the rumors that Gunther is going to be one of those last matches. What better way to start that up now?
Might as well, because we're not going to see Cena between now and Crown Jewel, his next appearance. So
Right.
you have Gunther come out afterwards and take out Cena. That leads to their match at Crown Jewel. Okay, it's not just me. Eddie is a little frozen there.
Hold on,
But, yeah, so the main thing here. Oh, I heard him briefly there.
Mhm.
Main thing here for John Cena is he's looking for looking for win number 100 on PLEs as well. So I feel like that's the way it's gonna happen. We kind of got him in here twice. It's looking like, but Oh,
It's
there
all
it
right.
goes. There it goes.
It's all right.
All right. We're gonna get
It's
rid
all
of
right.
this
The
one
other
in a
one's
minute.
me holding this cup. Like,
See if I can figure out how to anyway. But yeah, I agree with both you guys. I think Cena wins because why would Brock need? There, it went on its own. Okay, good. Well, why would Brock need the win? Who knows if Brock's sticking around for much after this? I would assume he is, but he doesn't need the win here. Cena should get it, and like you said, I could see Gunther returning and going after Cena afterwards, since he's rumored for a match with Cena at some point in the next couple months. My question is though, if we end up with Cena versus Gunther at Crown Jewel, where does Cena go from there to get to Survivor Series? What do we see John do at Survivor Series? I mean, he's got 2 Raws in between Crown Jewel and Survivor Series that he'll be at, the one in Boston and the one in New York a week later. But what do we think John Cena is going to end up doing at Survivor Series?
in the words of the great William Regal, War Games. Cena has never been in a
I
war
sure
game.
hope so.
I would love to see
We've never
John.
seen Cena.
What better way to see Cena finish out his career is in a War Games match? My God. In Petco Park.
So I got an idea for that. So I feel like the Vision is going to be in the War Games match. So I'm going to go with Seth, Braun, and Bronson, of course, teaming up with the Ring General Gunther, and we'll get more. Well, I'm not going to say the 5th person yet. I'll mention it later on in our show. But a 5th member, I think, will be revealed sooner rather than later. And then I got Cena, Punk, Usos, and Roman as the other side in War Games.
Oh, that would be a good team. Damn, that would be a great team. I was going to say the New Age Outlaws because of the new downloadable characters on 2K25.
We'll see what happens there.
You know, so
I must have missed something there.
See, I would love to see him in a War Games match,
All right.
but I would also like to see him get a shot at that IC title too.
True. Love to see that too. But the problem is, if you have Cena win the IC title, who do you end up having him drop it to? Because he's not retiring with a title, I would imagine.
That's where you have that final match. He either retains and leaves it in the ring, or he loses his final match and it goes to someone else.
What perfect way to end his career at Madison Square. His final match, I think, will be at Madison Square Garden.
Get back to the business.
Oh, no, that's his final Raw at the Garden.
No, his final match is going to be in Washington.
Is it?
Yep.
Who would I drop the title to? If he does get the IC title.
AJ Styles. AJ Styles.
That would be good. Or what about LA Knight?
Or what about him putting... Well, how about someone he's never versed before?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Miro.
Oh, that would be great. That means we could see Juan Cena.
Exactly.
Yeah. Or Cena could drop it to his brother.
We'll see what happens.
Or Cena could drop it to his brother, Ron Cena.
Or Santino could come back.
Possibly. I doubt we're going to see that. But
Or, and I'm
There you
saying
go.
this maybe, what happened? You said a dream person. What happened if he drops the Intercontinental Championship to one of the greatest Intercontinental Champions of all time, Le Champion, Chris Jericho?
I'm not even acknowledging that one.
Somebody who
What if, with that contract, we know his contract is up soon. What if he drops his title in his final match in DC to say his name and he appears? I believe in Joe Hendry.
John, I could up that. I could up one you. How about he drops the title to Mr. Iguana?
Oh, hell no. Hold up. If a luchador is getting an IC title, it's Psycho Clown any day of the week. That is
You
my
know what?
boy.
I just thought of this. Why does John Cena, a belt that he never won, John Cena wins the AAA Mega Championship?
He becomes the greatest Mysterio.
beats down for the AAA Mega Championship.
Yeah.
Funny. We'll see. We've only got a couple more months left of Cena, unfortunately, but
It's all right. You could watch him on Peacemaker
All
on
right.
HBO
moving
Max.
on to the next match. You could. Not the same, but still. All right, we're going to move on to this tag team match. You got Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed going up against the returning Usos. What do you guys got?
I'm gonna let you take this one, Johnny. What you got first?
Who's that? All right. See, this is conflicting for me, and based on my other results of the other Vision match, I feel like with the distraction of LA Knight trying to come down and help, I think the Bronze take advantage and the Bronze win this match.
In the words of Ron Simmons, damn, I had the same fucking prediction that you did. What happened Monday night? What happened Monday night in a go home show? I feel the same way that LA Knight's gonna interfere and it's gonna backfire, and Braun and Bronson's gonna win the match. Damn. I mean, yeah. I'm going with John with his prediction. I feel like that's what's gonna happen.
So, I got to ask, I don't remember if it was in a group chat or if it was just a chat that Eddie and I had. What was it that I said about LA Knight the other day? I think it was last Monday. That I could see happening.
Him joining the Vision?
Do you remember it?
I think it was. I think you said he might join the Vision.
Exactly. I don't think there's no accidents here. I did. And I think that's exactly what's going to happen at WrestlePalooza tomorrow.
Wow.
I don't think it's going to be an accident. I think he comes out there and he purposely costs the Usos this tag team match the Vision, Breaker, and Reed win. And LA Knights, that new member of the Vision.
Man. I definitely
There's
see
been
that
two
part too.
back and
'Cause
forth with Jay.
I definitely see that part too.
Like I can see nothing, but I don't hear nothing. We'll see what happens. Could be wrong, could be right. And after that Vision match,
Can
we'll
you
go
hear
into another
it,
Vision
Tony,
match.
at all?
Yeah.
You got Seth freaking Rollins, the World Heavyweight Champion. I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Okay, good. Yeah, we hear you.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know what you might have missed, but anyway, we're going to go into the next match. You got World Heavyweight Champion Seth freaking Rollins and the Women's Intercontinental Champion Becky Lynch going up against CM Punk. And of course, for the first time in 10 years, AJ Lee.
Okay, so what I am first of all, this is going to be a great match.
Let's light it up.
You got two of the power couples now in the WWE. You got Seth and Becky, and then you got AJ and Punk. Good back and forth in this trilogy between two husbands, and now the wives are getting in it. There is some concern. We haven't seen AJ wrestle in 10 years. That's the only concern I have. We don't know what she's capable of do. She looks amazing. And we don't know how much rush she has. 10 years, a decade been a long time. It showed on Punk when he came back that he had a little rust, and he's slowly getting back to his former self. With that saying, I am picking the Vision of Seth and Becky, and then at Crown Jewels, I see them going their separate ways. Becky will put up her title against AJ, and CM Punk will finally get his rematch for the World Heavyweight Championship and all that. So I'm going with Becky and Seth to win this first round of the two power couples.
You know, I cannot
So there
disagree
was a
with you
comment
more.
on YouTube asking if WrestlePalooza tomorrow night. Yes.
But I could not disagree with you more, Eddie.
Sorry. Go
This
ahead,
is, like you said,
man.
this is AJ's first match in 10 years. You are not going to let AJ lose this. And let me tell you, AJ is going to pin Becky for the win. And AJ is going to hit a GTS on Becky Lynch for the win to set up this Becky AJ title match. So I'm going with the Chicago and the New Jersey crazy Puerto Rican AJ Lee.
Which, by the way, I did like that. I'm a Puerto Rican that shanked people from New Jersey. Classic, then she said.
That was pretty cool. To be the tiebreaker here, then I can see where both you guys are coming from. But I gotta agree with John here. I feel like AJ Lee's got her first match back in 10 years, and she's gonna end up getting the win, leading to a match with Becky for the title. I just don't think she's pinning Becky though. I think she's making her submit to the Black Widow submission hold that we haven't seen in 10 years. She's got to get her comeuppance after Becky hit the manhandle slam on her on Raw Monday night.
It's true.
Either way, it's going to be a hell of a
Then we're going
return for
Punk
Becky.
and Lee to win.
It to me, it's just going to be all around fun to see these four wrestle. I mean, especially seeing AJ come back after all these years and the way she looks amazing. You know, after 10 years away, she looks like she hasn't lost anything.
She looks even better than what she did 10 years ago.
Yeah.
I'm sure I think so. Someone hasn't shaken this up yet?
All right. So we'll move on. The next match, of course, for the vacant WWE Women's World Championship, we got Io Sky going one-on-one with Stephanie Vaquer. Not the first time ever, second match ever, but they didn't have a clean finish the first time they had a match against each other on Raw.
You two can start with this match.
Okay, I'll start with this.
Quite the
This
interesting
match,
story leading up to this match.
I'll start with this. This match got
Okay.
zero built for shit at all. They made this match out of what the situation is with Naomi having a baby. You know, that's all good, well and done. You know, I'm happy for the newest bloodline member, you know, that's coming in. But zero built up to this point. You're just going to throw a title into this situation. There's two situations in this match. I feel like it's going to happen. We know that tomorrow night it's going to be the Booker T orgasm moment of the night when Stephanie Valkyrie wins the Women's World Heavyweight Championship. But it's also going to be the crappiest night when Asuka turns on Io. Because it's leaning up to that, and I feel that. So I am going with Stephanie Valkyrie becoming a new Women's World Heavyweight Champion, and this will set up a match because it started on Monday. What better way to defend your first title defense is against the hometown girl in Australia, Rena Bloody Ripley. Mommy will get her title shot at Crown Jewels in her hometown. So I'm going with Stephanie, and then, you know, you'll have Asuka versus Io somewhere down the road because we know Asuka's turning heel because it shows it. But where is Kairi Sane in this? We don't know because she is playing the dumb pirate. So I'm going with Stephanie Valkyrie.
All right. I gotta fully agree with Eddie on this one. I feel like Asuka is going to get involved, and it's going to lead to Stephanie Vaquer walking out as the new Women's World Heavyweight Champion. Yes, we'll see the Devil's Kiss, I'm sure, during the match. No Booker T on commentary, though, but I'm sure Wade or Pat will do their best
You can't.
Booker impersonation.
Well, Mommy knows how to do it, too, because you saw Booker on Tuesday. Oh, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty impressive.
Do I take a shot in the dark?
Mhm.
I wasn't paying attention. So.
What do you think, John?
Yeah. You have Stephanie match.
You know you can talk to your girl.
I don't- Ah, everything is telling me Stephanie's going to win this match. But anytime you get that predictable when it comes to WWE, there's always the flip. And yes, it's looking like Asuka is going to interfere in that match. But what if Rhea's also interfering, which means Kyrie's going to be down there, and it could be almost a whole thing, and somehow Io comes out with the title, which means you could have the build because Stephanie does not have that title for their supposed WrestleMania plans yet. And in this competition that we have, there has to be a risk taking, and I will take the risk here. I think due to all the commotion that's going to happen during this match, Io retains. Io becomes the women's champion.
Okay.
I'm probably going to regret that, but I'm sticking with it.
You never know, that could happen. Turns heel too. We get Io and Asuka and Kyrie as a heel faction, heel version of Damage Control again. It could happen. Raw is low on heels right now in the women's division.
Yep.
All right. That brings us to the main event of WrestlePalooza. There is supposed to be some surprises to take place. Like I said, there could be other matches added to it. Who knows? Um, People could return. Like we figured Gunther will at least, but we'll see what else happens tomorrow night.
You
It
know
all
it.
will end with the main event of Drew McIntyre one-on-one with the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, with the undisputed WWE Championship. He on social media teased that, but I highly doubt we're gonna see Matt Cardona at WrestlePalooza or Zack Ryder for that matter.
Mm. Um, okay, so this match only got a couple of momentum and built wise, and that tag team match they had, and Drew Claymore kicked Cody's head into the announce table, which was fucking amazing, by the way. Um, then Cody came back and interfered in a match with him and Drew and Orton. Um, I gotta go with Cody. I feel like Drew, and you could tell me if I'm dead wrong, fellas. I feel like Drew is in a standstill in his career now. He had that big momentum as the world champion during the COVID era, and he had all them won the title, then lost it back to lost it in a cash in with the Miz, and the dome, and it's like Drew has some good matches, but he still can't get over the hump. And Cody the Golden Boy, just won the title back. So I gotta go with Cody because I feel like what we finally see towards the end that we see a heel turn from the Viper, Randy Orton. because of what happened at the King of the Ring when Cody cheated to win and all that using the ring buckle. You know, I would love to see a heel Randy Orton, so he could finally get another shot at the WWE Championship. But I feel like he's going to come in and Orton's going to be a sneak and RKO'd him right in the middle of the ring to close out WrestlePalooza. Maybe it won't happen, but I would love to see that. But yeah, I'm going Cody retaining against Drew McIntyre. And a possible Randy Orton heel turn.
I have to agree with you 100% with that. We don't know when it's coming, but the Randy Orton heel turn is coming. And it's going to happen while Cody is champion. Whether or not it happens tomorrow night, we don't know. But Cody is retaining. And the only way Cody is losing that title in my eyes is through Randy. I could be wrong on that, but that's the only possible scenario I'm seeing right now. So I'm going Cody with the retain. Possible scenario I'm seeing right now. So
I could throw a curveball in there, but I won't. But so what I want to see and what's gonna happen are probably two different things. I would like to see Drew McIntyre at crowd there. I mean, we got it at WrestleMania last year, sure, but it lasted 5 minutes. Um, that wasn't what we wanted. But I do gotta agree with you guys. I think Cody's gonna retain here. Randy gets involved in some way, shape, or form during or after, I think. And I think it's going to lead to a triple threat match between these three at Crown Jewel. And then maybe we get the Randy Orton heel turn at Crown Jewel. I don't think it's going to happen quite at WrestlePalooza. But they could throw a surprise in there. They could have Drew win the title, too.
I guess it's based on who you're gonna rather see at Crown Jewel. Seth Rollins versus Cody Rhodes or Seth Rollins versus Drew. Because they have the Crown Jewel Championship.
I don't think we're going to get that either way. Because it's not in Saudi this year for Crown Jewel, and that's a Saudi thing. Because they have those championships specifically over in Saudi Arabia.
Right.
So we'll see what happens on there. Do you think there's going to be anybody else maybe making a return or a debut, perhaps on the main roster during the show tomorrow night? Or is it just going to be Gunther?
I would love to see Tony D make be a surprise debut because he hasn't been on NXT. I would love to see Tony D'Angelo come out with his new family.
True.
Whoever that is, because we've been hearing rumors. He is sticking with that he is sticking with that, the family gimmick, but he's taking people from the main roster, to be a part of the D'Angelo family. I would love to see that. I mean, maybe I would love to see guys that were a part of WrestlePalooza maybe come and support it, like Rob Van Dam, the Sandman. Um, well, we know Paul's gonna be there because he created the damn thing. Um, but I would love to see some ECW originals. maybe Tommy Dreamer if he's not dead, because apparently Paul Heyman said he was dead. Um, so yeah, maybe the Dudleys because they were a part of WrestlePalooza. I would love to see guys like that to come back and maybe we'll see maybe Liv Morgan come back because she is available because maybe we'll talk about what's going to happen for 43 this year and 27. But yeah, I would love to see some debuts and some returns and some surprises. It's the inaugural WWE WrestlePalooza. So either way, I would love to see guys, the ECW originals that were on that show make an appearance.
I feel like one guy that you did not mention. We
I
have
wouldn't be
been waiting
surprised
for
to
this.
see different. Yeah,
I feel like one guy that you forgot to mention. We have been waiting for this
go ahead,
person
John.
for a long time. I think this could be the perfect time for the return of the Mad Dragon, Ilya Dragunov, back.
Is he cleared?
From what I've heard, he's been clear for a few months now.
Okay. Is he going to be the newest member of the El Grande Americanos?
God, I hope not.
Oh Lord, way too many Grande Americanos right now. They got 4 of them technically. Pete Dunne, Tyler Bate, Ludwig Kaiser, and of course Chad Gable.
Pretty soon we're going to see Doink the Clown come out as El Grande Clano, Clarence Clano.
I feel like we will see. You might. I feel like we will see ESPN personalities there, at least in the crowd, if nothing else. Did you guys see that Triple H was on? I don't know if it was on Sports Center or what it was, or the Stephen A.
First
Smith
Take.
show, I guess, on ESPN. And
First
Stephen
Take.
A. Smith actually picked as his favorite number 1 overall wrestler. First Take, yeah. Yeah, that's what it was. His pick for the greatest wrestler of all time was Goldberg. Did you see the reaction that Triple H gave to that?
Bullshit.
No,
Sorry.
I have it record, so I'll actually look at it when I get a chance because I record First Take every morning. Because I like watching that, and he picked Goldberg as his number 1. What? Stephen A. Jesus Christ,
He
Goldberg.
did. It was Triple H right there, and then they say,
Oh, are you kidding me? Oh, God, you kidding me? Wow. Hold on, man. I could just go to that.
that didn't go over very well with Triple H.
Hold on. He picked his top 5. Number 5, the Road Warriors, The Rock, Hulk Hogan, Ric Flair, and Goldberg. Oh, fuck that. Okay. Here's my top picks. Definitely number 5. Number 5 has to be the Road Warriors, the greatest tag team of all time. Yeah, The Rock's number 4. Stone Cold Steve Austin has to be on there. I mean, Austin has to be on there. Hogan, Flair, taking Goldberg's place. Why not John Cena? He's a 17-time world champion.
Why not?
Or what about the Dudleys, the Hardys, the New Day? I mean, Mick Foley, The Undertaker, Goldberg, that little bitch.
Yeah, that's for sure. I seen. Speaking of lists, I seen Dustin Rhodes actually posted on his tag teams of all time, and an honorable mention went to the Road Warriors, and he had FTR as pretty much number one. I was like, what the hell is Dustin smoking?
Does Dustin know that his father was a trio champion with the Road Warriors back in the 80s?
I have no idea if he remembers that or not. But
Oh my God.
who in their right mind puts the Road Warriors as an honorable mention when you're talking about top 5 greatest tag teams of all time?
Oh, but yeah, and if you do a top 5, the Road Warriors are number 1.
I think
You have to go with number 2, the Steiners. The Steiner brothers have to be on there. You know, the Dudleys, the Hardys, Edge and Christian, and then the Briscoe brothers.
With honorable mentions of the Usos.
I
And
think
the
he had the Midnight
Usos.
Express and the Rock and Roll Express both
Yeah.
listed in there.
Yeah, I mean, you got to go. Yeah, the
Yeah.
Outlaws, the New Age Outlaws. I mean, a team that was just put together became one of the greatest tag teams of all time.
We were.
Hell, Demolition, Action Smash. I mean, the Brain Busters. I know it was Horsemen, but you got to go with Telly and Arn. You know, do you put the Rockers in there too?
What about the Hart Foundation?
Heart
Now,
Foundation,
I
Money
love the Rockers, but you
Incorporated.
put the Heart Foundation in there before you put the Rockers in there.
Yeah, Money Incorporated.
That's the team that had Tatanka and Bam Bam, right?
Yeah, no, that's Money Inc. is just Ted DiBiase and IRS.
Okay.
$1 million.
The natural disasters, earthquake and typhoon. That's the only time I will give my knowledge to Typhoon because of his Shockmaster gimmick that totally went to the shits.
Yes.
And here's another team. Speaking of WCW,
Right.
Harlem Heat.
Yes. In my opinion, probably the greatest tag team in WCW history. One of, if not the.
And then John's favorite team from WCW, the American Males.
Who?
Marcus Alexander Bagwell and Scotty Riggs.
That was before my time. Screw that shit.
Oh, and then another team.
Yep.
Scott Hall and Kevin
American
Nash.
males. American males.
And any version of the bloodline, the head
Kevin Nash,
shrinkers.
the Outsiders.
Yeah, the head shrinkers.
The Wild Samoans.
Yeah, the Samoan SWAT team.
What
Yes.
about What about 3 minute warning?
Oh yeah, you gotta go. Yeah, or John's other favorite team, Billy and Chuck.
Hey, that was a very interesting team. Okay, actually, I know that one. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
but no, if you want to talk about my favorite teams, how about underrated as hell, not very talented, but goofy as fuck, too cool.
Oh my God, yes. And you can't forget about the Headbangers.
You can't forget about I don't consider this to be in the talk of the best tag teams, but you can't forget about Deuce and Domino.
Oh my God, and you can't forget about Los Guerreros, Chavo and Eddie Guerrero.
Yes.
What about Public Enemy?
Wait, they're still wrestling now.
Well, you also can't forget the Brothers of Destruction.
True. Oh, we're forgetting one of the most influential tag teams in WWE history. Team Hell No.
Or you can't forget about the APA.
Or another comedic team or stable, I guess. The Oddities.
We might
Oh
just need a
God.
show.
Hold on. I can
We
top
might get
that.
a show.
I can top that with the dynamic dudes.
I can top that. Bo and Skip.
Oh, what
What about
about well
Kaientai?
done? What about well done?
What about Biscuits and Gravy?
The Body Bandits.
Oh my God, yes. Oh my God.
Wrestlers.
Hey, I did not know that
Was he
that Luke
Infestus?
Gallows and that other guy who was his Slam Master Jay was actually
Well, would you know
Terry's
then?
Bam Bam Gordy's son. Oh, and we can't forget about that one.
Ah,
The Von
man.
Erichs and the Freebirds.
Did you forget about?
Damn right.
No. And one that I know was short lived, but it was a good team. The Colossal Connection. Andre and Aku.
Andre and Haku.
Yeah, and who was the other one? The Z Man and Rick Martel. You know,
For that matter, Faces
And
of Fear.
Strike Force, the Killer Bees. They
Hold up. I got one. It was a short
Strike.
lived tag team, but the Rocket Owen Hart and Coco Beware.
you got it, man. You got to go with the Bulldog and Owen. Owen, Owen and Yokozuna.
How are we
Oh
forgetting?
yeah,
Like one of the greatest tag
or
teams
Owen
of
and
all
Yoko.
time. It's got to be Tony Atlas and the Soul Man, Rocky
Oh
Johnson.
yeah, and you can't forget about the greatest tag team of all time, Rhythm and Blues. The
Is that
Honky
Honky
Tonk Man
Tonkin'
and Greg
Hammer?
the Hammer Valentine.
Yes.
And the Bushwhackers.
So many tag teams.
Oh, and I forgot one more. They were tag team champions, the Quebecers.
Is that the one that the Mountie came from?
The Mountie and Jacques and Pierre. The Fabulous
Yes.
the Rougeau brothers. The British Bulldogs.
Dynamite Kid and Davey Boy Smith?
Yep. The Dream Team. Greg the Hammer Valentine and Brutus the Barber Beefcake.
Brutus the Barber Beefcake's going to be at the Detroit Comic Con.
Is he? Oh, and
Yeah.
The Moondogs. Yeah, I'm going way back to the Moondogs. And who the
How about
what
Eliminators?
was the other team? The Mike Rotundo and Barry Windham.
For ECW fans, anyway. The Gangsters
Oh
and the
my God,
Eliminators.
yes. And the Blue World Order.
What was the one
Oh, and
where
I forgot this. Everybody knows what this is. Bam Bam Bigelow, Shane Douglas, Lance Storm, and Chris Candido. Triple threat.
what was the tag
Yep.
team stable in the early 2000s that had Val Venus, Godfather, Bull Buchanan, and Steven Richards?
The right to censor.
You mean the Good Father?
Yeah, the
The
Good
Good
Father,
Father
my
beat
bad.
Yes.
And I know this is going to be a little spot, but I always thought the greatest tag team was
And can't forget Molly Holly. She was second.
Sheamus and Claudio.
Or Ivory, sorry, no.
Really? That's what you thought? Clearly, the
The
best
Bar.
team of all time was Heath Slater and Rhino.
Slater Gator. Titus O'Neil and Heath Slater.
Better than the
Oh,
primetime players.
dude, I'm sorry, but the greatest tag team
Wow.
of all was Fandango and Tyler Breeze.
Bizongo.
Man, we got to do a show about what teams we think were
Boss.
great.
Forget it.
Best team of all time, and I'm not
Right.
just including WWE, including TNA on this one. Beer Money.
I know, right?
Most definitely. Beer Money was the best. And America's Most Wanted.
And certain versions of LAX.
Oh, yeah. And let's go back to ECW. Rob Van Dam and Sabu.
Yeah, Homicide.
But
Yes.
in my being from Michigan, there's only one tag team that matters.
The
They were the
Steiners.
tag team of TNA. They are on SmackDown now.
Oh, the
They
Machine
are the
Guns.
Motor City Machine Guns.
Okay, let me ask you this.
As mentioned, yep.
Let me ask you this. What any team who in their prime do you think that the Machine Guns could handle the Road Warriors?
No,
Yeah.
I don't.
Animal and Hawk was a monster team. I don't think everybody remember this team. Paul Roma, Pretty Wonderful. Paul Roma and Paul Orndorff. They were a good team, and
Yes.
any version of the Four Horsemen, whoever they Telly and Arn,
Well,
Arn
what about Barry?
and his and what's the other guy's name? Oil Anderson, Oily. I can never say his name. Yeah, him. Flair and Arn. You know. Yeah, we're not mentioning Steve Mongo McMichael and Chris Benoit. Yay.
Well, can I say this then? Because I know we're not talking about mentioning the one in particular, but he wasn't the person I think of when I think of this group.
Yeah.
Because the first two people I think of are Terry Saturn and Eddie Guerrero with the Radicals.
Oh my God. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, or Chris Jericho with that
Oh,
other
yeah.
guy was a good tag team.
Chris Jericho and Rufus?
Yeah, Jericho and the let's just call him the
All right.
the Wolverine. That's it.
Oh,
So
how are
that
we
went
forgetting about
was our talk about tag teams. But
Charlie
I don't
Haas
know if you
and
guys are here.
Rico?
Oh my God. Oh man. Oh shit, I forgot we gotta talk about Men on a Mission.
All right. That's enough about tag teams. Only because I'm gonna. Yeah. There we go. Hopefully you can hear me anyway. I'm gonna close this out now as SmackDown's about to start. Don't forget WrestlePalooza tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Eastern time, 4 Pacific time, here in the States on ESPN. Everywhere else on Netflix. We hope you guys have a good night. We'll see you.